Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this may be one of the nicest 72Zs out there, man. She is gorgeous. This baby's been on the rotisserie. She's numbers matching, looking absolutely gorgeous, man. It's the right color, it's the right year. I mean, she is beautiful. You can see all the trims looking good, the chrome's looking good. Just everything about this car is absolutely gorgeous. Now you've got to watch the whole video because the bottom side of this car will knock you out of the park. Now we're going to get out and drive it. We're going to show you everything you need to see so you can make a great decision on this investment. And this is investment quality. Now what's real cool with those wide ovals is those babies came from Coker, and those are actually radials. They look like the old bias ply tires, but those babies are radials. So you get the performance of a radial tire and the look of the bias ply tire. You can see that the door panel's looking sweet. The door jambs, the upholstery, the center console. Of course, it's got the 4-speed shifter in there hooked up to the M22 that's also numbers matching. We got great looking back seat, package tray, trim around the back window, headliner, shoulder belts. I mean, this thing has got it all. She is a beauty. Now these Gen 2s are really coming in right now. Very, very cool car. And in 72, that was the lowest production year of the Gen 2 Zs. So it's got all kinds of special stuff going on, guys. And then again, she's orange and beautiful. Spoilers looking sweet, all the chrome, the trim on the taillights also looking good. The Z emblem there also looking sweet. As you look down the side of the car, she's straight as can be. Bodywork on it is beautiful. And like I said, wait till you see the bottom of this baby. Just as pretty as the top. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do consignment whatsoever. That means we own this car. So you know, we did our homework and checked it out before we brought it here to the shop. And then when they get here to the shop, they go up on the lift and get inspected. We take our pictures and we do the video of the bottom side so you know exactly what your dream's gonna look like when we park it in your driveway. It's Z28 time. Let's go for a ride. Go race somebody. Hit the course, baby. You can hear that old M22 in there, the old rock crusher, sounding sweet. And numbers matching, 350. One amazing ride right here, guys. Gorgeous restoration on her. And we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. It doesn't matter where you live in the world, we can park this dream in your driveway. Just give Tom a call. He can also help you out with financing if you need some help with financing. Just love this car, man. You just don't see these cars done to this level very often. You see a lot of these Gen 2s, but tell you what, most of them are all worn out and put out the pasture. You just don't see them done like this. Very special car. Well, it looks like we got an obstacle course set up here with the semi-trucks again. Well, we'll look down here on the dash while we're doing this, waiting on this traffic. You can see the speedo is working, the tach's working, all the gauges are looking sweet, the dash itself looking sweet. We got just the AM radio here. So if you're a radio guy, you might want to put in one of those radios, those retro sounds, the ones that look like original radios, but you can hook them up to your phone and all that good stuff. Of course, that's not me. I'd rather just listen to the car. Listen to that rock crusher in there. Now we're gonna head back to the shop and we're gonna show you just how beautiful the bottom side is. Now I've already done the bottom side video on this car. We did it before we came out to drive it. And I tell you what, she is beautiful. So make sure you stick with us and take a look at it. It is gorgeous. You definitely you never see any cars done to the level this car is. Just absolutely beautiful on the bottom side, under the hood, all numbers matching. She's ready to rock and roll, guys. Now we'd love to have you come in and check this baby out in person, even though we sell about 95% of our stuff sight unseen on the net. Please come on in, check it out in person. We'd love to have you. We're close to the airport if you need to fly in. We're right here at our shop at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. So stick with us. We're going in the air with this one right now. All right, we're underneath the Z, and I told you it was pretty, and it is pretty. Look at that. Brand new tank. Even look at the paint job on the straps here, looking sweet. You can see the exhaust system's all brand new. You see the paper tags still on the sway bar, looking good. Now all the stuff that's bare metal, they've actually painted it with a bare metal looking paint, which is cool. The drums come off, the brakes get checked out. You can see that the lines are new. The flex line is new. I mean, everything under here is pretty as can be. You can see the floorboards are all painted with the primer color that all came from the factory. You see all the rubber hoses there coming out of the fuel tank there. You can see all the lines here, fuel lines and brake lines and vapor lines, and everything's sweet. Everything's looking good. All the bushings look like they're new. Drive shaft looks like it's brand new. It looks like it's got a clear coat on it. We got the M22 trans. Now this thing was cast in August of '71. It is numbers matching. The numbers are up here. We've got the correct looking bell housing. We got the stock clutch linkage. I mean, everything under here looks brand new, 72. I mean, we still got paper tags on the backing plates here. Of course, we got disc brakes up front. I see all new brake lines here. I see new bushings in the lower control arms. The ball joints look like they're new. The upper ball joints are actually put in with rivets, just like they would have been from the factory. I see paper tag up here on the front sway bar. Chin spoiler looks good. Core support looks good. Again, looks like the gearbox is painted with that bare metal paint, make it look like it's bare metal so it won't rust. That all came bare metal from the factory. You can see the orange paint right down to the bottom edges looking good. Now I've talked about these tires already. These are the wide ovals that are actually radials. These come from Coker. It says radial right there. So these babies look like old school but drive like new school. I tell the story all the time. I'll never forget when my dad got his first set of radials. It was on a T-Bird we had. He was just so proud of those tires. Now, I always tell you guys, I check the front fender lips, all these little edges here and everything. It's just as clean as a whistle here. You can see that the bottom side of the rocker's painted just as nice. You can see the orange overspray here onto the primer floor, just like it would have been from the factory. And then out back here again, we've got these wide ovals. I didn't tell you the size up front, but it's the same as the back here. These are FR6015s. And again, these babies come from Coker. The inner wheelhouse is all nice and clean. Numbers matching motor under the hood. We're gonna lower it down and look at that right now. All right, under the hood here, we got the numbers matching 350. The numbers are right here behind the alternator on top of the block in front of the head. It was real easy to see. We actually had all this off. We put a different water pump on. It was leaking a little bit. You can see it's got the big pulley, the deep groove pulley for the high RPMs. Now this is a 350, 295 horse. It does have the L and the VIN number on the car telling us that this is a 350 and it is a Z correct motor. You can see it's got power brakes. You can see all the brand new brake lines there. You can see all the brand new wiring. The exhaust manifolds are looking sweet. Inner wheelhouses are nicely painted. All the bushings there and the upper control arms are looking sweet. Of course, it being a Z, it is not power steering. It's got the smog pump on it too, which is cool. The firewall's all nicely painted. All the overspray and just everything looking sweet on this thing. It does have a 780 Holley on it, but it is, I believe if I remember right, it's a 80s model Holley, so does have a GM part number on it, but it's not the original carburetor for the car. The hood pad looks like it's good. The bottom side of the hood's nicely painted. I mean, everything about this car is sweet, guys. The only thing I can find that doesn't belong on this car is that 780 Holley not being the right year, but like I said, it is a GM part number. You can see the intake's got the winner's mark on it also. I mean, she's a sweet car right here, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.